To set the application rates and calibrate the metering units, go to the third page of soft keys and press this button. Here you can set the target values for all metering units. In the case of a single seed planter, such as the one shown here, the seeding rate for the singulation units is found at the top. These are followed by the standard metering units, which can also be found on seed drills. First enter the desired seeding rate for separating, e.g. 85,000 seeds per hectare. Calibration is not necessary here. Then we determine the target quantity for the standard metering units, e.g. for fertilizer or seed. When you confirm a new value, you automatically enter the calibration menu. Alternatively, if the target value of the metering unit to be calibrated is framed, as shown here by pressing it previously, you can use this button to access the calibration menu for the corresponding dosing unit. Note the instructions displayed. The calibration speed should be in the middle of the metering motor's possible speed range. 60 revolutions per minute are suitable for the electric motors in our case. In addition, the metering chambers of the cellular wheels must be filled before calibration. By pressing this soft key, the dosing units make 2 revolutions and are then filled. Make sure to open the calibration flaps and hook in the calibration bag beforehand. The calibration bag must be emptied again before the actual calibration process. You can then start the calibration process by pressing the button with the traffic light. If the empty calibration bag is attached to the seed drill, you can now actuate the calibration switch. Seed or fertilizer is then metered into the calibration bag. When the bag is approximately half full, or after approximately 15 seconds at the latest, press the calibration switch again to stop the metering unit. Now weigh the weight of the metered material and enter it in the terminal as the calibration quantity. Note that only the actual weight of the grains may be entered, and therefore the weight of the calibration bag must be calculated out. The maximum possible speed range in which it is possible to drive with the current meter roller is then automatically displayed. If higher or lower speeds be to be used, you have to install a different meter roller. Then go back one menu and save the entered value. Now the software wants to automatically calibrate the second metering unit if one is available. To do so, the calibration process could be repeated for the second metering unit as before. The back arrow always returns you to the metering overview. The calibration process should be repeated until the value for the calibrated quantity no longer needs to be changed. The larger the quantity calibrated, the more accurate the calibration process.